is Leon. I want to talk about a back chat experience that I had the other day. Back chat is the secret language that's going on in the back of one's head. Is that soft spoken back chat that one utilizes when one isn't when one is deceiving within a particular type of relationship. Thus, instead of expressing the point openly, there is a back chat that occurs, and the back chat is the actual acceptance and allowance of self. So I had a back chat experience on Saturday, March 26th, 2011. My stepdad called and I was talking to him, and well, actually I called him back, and had a strange back chat that I didn't really expect. My biological father came in my life around December. Probably earlier than that. No. It was earlier than that. There was a cousin of mine that I met, and he was going over there. And so my cousin told me he was over there one day. So I went over there. And I met him. So, our relationship has been pretty close, I guess, if you want to call it that. So, since the first time I met him and now, there is not really much of a difference in like an energetic movement. There's no, he's my father now and I love him and all that. I see him the same as I saw him the first day. This man is my biological father, but there's no feelings attached to it. There's no, and he did ask me that a couple of times, like, Leon, you have no feelings. Do I supposed to have feelings? Because he is my dad. Do I supposed to have feelings of love and stuff like that? I realized that it's kind of off topic, but I realized that I have feelings generated when I'm speaking with my sister. Not feelings for her, but feelings rather because of a point wherein I believe I am separate from her, wherein I believe that my relationship isn't as close, quote unquote, to her as I would want it, because I feel that she doesn't have feelings like I would have expected. So therefore there are feelings generated within me of separation, believing that I have to get close to her in order for her to love me. Now, that is the deception of the feelings that I have for that desire for her to express her feelings more. It's just all a deceptive game of feelings. It's like war going back and forth. You shoot a gun, I shoot a gun. Kind of like that. It's exactly like that. Feelings is a game of war. Love is a game of war. Not of bullets, but by energy. I shoot my energy out to you. You shoot your energy out to me. Thus we both create the construct of love and feelings towards each other. So I forgive myself that I have accepted and allowed myself to believe that I need love from my sister because of the observation that she hasn't been displaying these feelings of love towards me. Instead of realizing that love from this perspective doesn't exist, and that love can only exist within an as practicality of what is best for all. Love is not a feeling, but I'm not here to talk about love. I'm here to talk about my experience. But anyway, yeah, so I was talking to my stepdad on the phone, and he wanted me to assist his sister to pick out a computer. But the back chat was me saying, "You're not my dad." That's the primary back chat right there. You're not my dad. So then there was this feeling of thinking of me thinking less of him, just a little bit, because he's not my father. See, therefore, I create a relationship based on title and energy, creating the construct of love rather than what is here as who we are, as equals. I mean, I didn't expect that, but there was that back chat is like a dream, the same thing. It's like when you're dreaming, all this stuff starts coming out. But yeah, it's like, what the fuck? So I should apply self-forgiveness on that point of believing, of wanting to. I forgive myself that I have accepted and allowed myself to define love and define a relationship based on title, instead of realizing that what I am actually living is a point of energy, wanting to fulfill that point of relationship as energy instead of what is here. So yeah, I need to write about this more too, because I didn't expect that. Maybe that's why I, within my mind, there was this repetitive statement of, well, I don't see them as more than, I don't see my biological father and my stepfather, I don't see any one of them more than the other. They're equals. And I kept saying it over and over. Maybe I was trying to get that point within my head. So maybe I was trying to establish myself based on that point. But what I was actually doing is exercising deception, because within this back chat, what it revealed to me is the authenticity of what I am accepting and allowing as an energetic movement within me, within my secret mind, as my biological father being more than my stepdad, because he is my biological father, which has nothing to do with practicality, which has nothing to do with common sense, which has nothing to do with actual love, which has nothing to do with anything but self-deception, selfishness, energy, title, and all that bullshit. And how we define ourselves and how we define certain things within this world more than us, and believing that we have to get to that point in order to establish something instead of remaining here as birth, becoming that point as self, realizing that self is already that, and that there's no seeking to create something more than, or to create or fulfill a point within self, which is total separation. But yes, I guess that's all I wanted to bring up here and talk about. It actually also assists and supports me to see myself, because I'm actually speaking about it. Alright, thank you.